What's up, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, man, we see the video right now playing Fred Warner hitting the mitts. We saw him do that last year. It looks like he's better now. And the guy has a great work ethic, man. He's over there at the Niners training camp facility right there when Javon Hargrave was signed. He was there working out. What do you think about this, man? And there's a big difference between him and like Kinlaw we saw last year working out. What do you think about all this, man?
Yeah, man, stuff like this just shows why Fred Warner is the best linebacker in the game, man. Just his work ethic. It's not even close to the season starting, and he's in the boxing gym training. For those of you guys who don't know, if you train in boxing, man, that's probably one of the hardest sports to train in. A ton of conditioning. When you're hitting that bag, you don't think about it that much, but man, that gasses you out. So this guy, he's putting in the time, the effort, even before the season starts. And then obviously going and working out with the new guy like Hargrave, showing him that he's a part of the team, that he matters, having one of our best players out there with him to kind of be like, hey, you're a part of the squad. That's big for team chemistry, and that shows why Fred Warner is one of our captains. And I like all this, man. But what do you think?
Yeah, man, I'm very impressed that he's doing all this, and it's cool right there. This other video we're seeing of him with Dre Greenlaw, and look at we have right there Flanagan Fells. But out of all of them, you see that Dre freaking Fred Warner, man. He's looking crisp, man. I know last year kind of was hitting the mitts, you know, kind of. You could tell he was kind of learning, but now, man, this guy, you could tell that jab looks great, the straight, and the fact that he just got his new extension. Basically, we saved like $9 million, and he got an extra year, so he's gonna get a big fat bonus. And a lot of guys, you know, after they get that big money, it's kind of you know, I could go to vacation. Wow. Exactly. Debo Samuel, he was doing the mitts last year, but we did see something with Debo last year. He was eating good. We saw in his stories, man, he was eating that big old mac and cheese. While his mom was cooking all that nice food, and every day he was showing all this great food. But then he kind of came into training camp a little fat. Let's be real, man. He came a little chubby. Not the case with Fred Warner. You see him out there training, and then you see him eating well. So I think it's going to be another big year, man. He might end up in the MVP voting because this guy right here in the last few years, he's proving it, man. Let's be real. Who's the guy from Carolina Panthers that won that award? Luke Kuechly, man. Come on, man. Fred Warner, this guy could actually cover tight ends, cover receivers. What he did in that game against the Cowboys where he was one-on-one against that Cowboys receiver, stride for stride, man. Come on, man. This guy, if he plays like he did last year, put him in the MVP candidate, man. Yeah,
unfortunately, though, man, just being on the West Coast, we're not going to get the
yeah,
I was even surprised Nick Bosa won the Defensive Player of the Year, even though he was the best defensive player by far. He should have been in the MVP category, too, but just being on the West Coast, man, that East Coast bias, we rarely get those unless we're like definitive #1, just destroying teams. So
absolutely, man. But I love it, man. I love seeing this, and it's just there's levels to this, man. Last year I kept telling you Charles Omenihu was gonna have a big year because he was doing boxing, he was doing Pilates, he was doing all this, and that's exactly what Fred Warner does. He does the Pilates, he does the boxing. You see him training, running. With Kinlaw, we believe the hype just because he guaranteed us fans, and we fell for that, man. He was telling Grant Cole, I guarantee you I'm going to have a big season. So we fell for that. All we really saw from him was doing powerlifting, and then what else? He was doing sprints. But other than that, there was not much else. And I drink the Kool-Aid, man. I drink the Kool-Aid, and we know that for me, the jury's already out for him. It's done with him. Yeah, man, with Kinlaw, it was different, man. You knew that it wasn't on the same level as Fred Warner, so I expect big things, and I love the fact the guy's getting his money, and he's still putting in the work, baby. Let's go. Quest for 6, man.
All right. Well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about Fred Warner's boxing skills. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.